Okay, so I've seen a lot of videos on the tube regarding rebuilding carburetors, including the Elysius Quadraverb. So I play music too, so every time I think of the Rochester Quadrajet, I think of the Elysius Quadraverb, which was a pretty cool echo and reverb unit back in the day, rack mounted. So I kind of wanted to do this just to kind of show a real world example of what you're going to run into out there. This is off a 87 or 88 Liberator, 5.7 liter Four Winds Liberator, and we were getting it running, or thought we were going to get it running, and look at that. Yep, the accelerator pump is just jammed down in there. It doesn't even have any spring to it left. So we're also going to need a punch to push this pin here. But anyway, I don't really want to get into that so much as, real world, what you're probably going to run into out there. You're not going to usually run into a nice clean carburetor. When I do these, I also clean these flame arresters out. Just sitting in here, haven't even done anything yet. And that's what you got. So I don't know if we'll string this video together, or maybe we'll make a couple different videos regarding it. So let me get started. So the very first thing I do before I even get started with any disassembly is I start cleaning this, and I use gum out, and I just start going around this carburetor and cleaning it. Because if you don't, as in bad a shape as this carburetor is, all you're doing is inviting more dirt and crap to go into the carburetor. So I will go around this thing several times until I get it clean. So let me do that, and I'll show you the outcome of that. I'm not even really into the disassembly. I wanted to pull the fuel line filter. Look at this. I had to keep a wrench on it the entire time to get it off. It was so seized on there. So, this carb's, you start wondering if this carb's even going to survive a rebuild. But surprisingly enough, it probably will if it's done properly. So this is where, I start cleaning, and you start, the paint's peeling off. Well, the paint should have never been there in the first place. That is lazy manufacturing. That's all that is. So yes, I'll get as much paint off as I can when I can. And oh my God, look at the inside of that fuel inlet. You guys get it? Here, let me see if I can. Look at this. That is the fuel inlet for this carburetor. So we're just going to go ahead and shoot gum out in there, and just kind of fill it with gum out, and just let it sit in there. We're going to have to get all this stuff out. It's going to have to be right. So this is the beginning of the journey of rebuilding a Rochester Quadrajet. Now I will disassemble this, and then what I'll do is I'll probably just put up another video showing what I do after I disassemble. As far as rebuilding and rebuild kits go, I use quadrajetpower.com exclusively for all my Quadrajet rebuilds. They have been a great company so far. This is I think it's an 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch gasket. Very important for the marine stuff. Otherwise, the throttle linkage won't pass by the intake. But I'll tell you what, these guys really got it down when with their rebuild kits. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll upload this, and I'll go ahead and start disassembling this, and then we'll go from there.